Greetings WIS community and welcome to another iPad tutorial. It's inevitable that somebody is going to ask about printing. So in today's topic I'm going to focus on printing from your iPad. We do certainly hope that now that you have this device that you can find alternative ways to get your assignments to your teachers without having to print them. But if you must print something, I'm going to show you the procedure. It's not as intuitive as one would hope, but I hope this tutorial makes things easier for you. So step one is really just to download from the self-service app store. You're going to download the Reco Hotspot app, okay? And let's just click on the Reco Hotspot app to look at it. Now, it's not a very pretty app, but it does the job. So when you first open it, you'll likely see a variety of other printers around. This is actually used by hotels and other companies around the world to print from mobile devices. So I'm going to show you the settings that will allow you to print to our printers here at school. So if you click the hammer and the wrench, you'll notice in the email field I just have my last name, and this was a mistake I had made earlier by typing in my actual email address, and it turns out all you need is your username in the email field. So you want to plug that in, then put in your normal password, and then this is the URL. It's http://thailand/cps. So that's the URL that's going to allow you to print to our photocopiers. And of course, we use the follow you printing system, so nothing will actually be coming out of the photocopier until you log into the copier itself. And just to narrow down the amount of printers that show up on my screen, I actually just kind of reduced the perimeter of a printer search to 3 miles around. So, and you can also add printers to your favorites list, which I think is what I've done right here. So that's the Reco Hotspot printing app. Once that's configured, let's go into an app where we might actually want to print something from. So let's say, for example, that we have a Pages document. I'm going to open up Pages, which is a word processing app for the iPad and for the MacBook as well. I'm going to open up Pages, and here's a list of my documents I've been working on, and I'm going to open up this one called Modern Photo Letter. So I like the way it looks, and I've decided, you know what, it's time to print this one. So I can click on the wrench in the upper right-hand corner, and I then will click on Share and Print. And this is where you have to be careful, because your knee-jerk reaction is to click on the word print because you want to print it. Well, that's not how we're going to print here at WIS. So what we're going to do is actually open this document in another app. So click Open in another app. Now, in order for this to be printed, we first have to choose a format, and I'm just going to choose the PDF format because it's a format I'm familiar with and I know that it prints nicely when I need to print it. So I'm going to click PDF. Now it's asking me to choose the app that I want to open it in. Now this is where I can open it in the Hotspot app. So I will just then click the Open in Hotspot app. It'll launch the app. And then, of course, I can choose the printer I want to send it to. I'm going to choose the Washington International School printer. And I'm going to click Start at the upper right. And I'm going to put in how many copies I want. And I'm going to click Print in the upper right. It's sending the print job. It was sent successfully. And now I can actually go pick it up. So that's how you print on the iPad. It's a little bit different for Google Docs. You're going to notice that you don't have that option to open in another app. So my advice to you is to do your best to perhaps copy and paste what you've done in Google Docs into Pages right before printing, okay? Now, I haven't actually experimented with how images and all that carries over into from Google Docs to Pages, but we'll have to do our best. So anyway, it's not the most convenient way of printing, but there is the ability to print. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Thanks for watching.